Thank you. So from today onwards, we are going to start the Linux classes. Okay. So as a DevOps engineer, the main requirements is Linux. Okay. So normally, right, we are having the multiple OSs like Windows, Mac, Ubuntu, Linux, right? So under the Windows point of view, we are having the multiple flavors of OSs. Okay. Similarly, in Linux also, we are having the multiple flavors, right? Okay. So if you talk about like Linux point of view, right? Okay, we are having the multiple flavors like Ubuntu, okay, and Red Hat, okay. So we can call it as a Red Hat or maybe CentOS, okay. Maybe you can SUSE, okay, and Fedora, okay, Ubuntu, okay. So like that, we are having the multiple OSs, right? Like under the Linux point of view, like Ubuntu, Red Hat, or CentOS, SUSE, Fedora, or maybe Kubuntu. So these are all the part of the Linux family only. Okay. So under the Windows point of view, right? Under the Windows point of view, again we are having the multiple flavors, is like Windows. I mean, there are multiple types of versions. Okay, like a 10, 11, XP, Windows, like that we are having the multiple things. Even Mac also, we are having the multiple types of OSs, right? Okay. So as a DevOps engineer, so purely we are going to work on the Linux OS. Okay. So that is the reason it required all the Linux commands. Okay. So there is no console under. Okay, everything is we need to execute the all the commands. Okay. So మనకు అదే విండోస్ అనుకోండి, okay, we are having the proper console pointer, we are having a proper console. So if you want to do anything, right, maybe if you want to download like any packages, any folder creation, any file creation, if you want to change the file permissions, like if you want to execute any file, if you want to start any service, everything we are going to use the web console only. Okay. But whereas come to Linux point of, right, everything we are having the commands only. So we need to execute the all the Linux commands. That is a simple point here. So as a DevOps engineer, right? So without Linux commands, we can't do anything. So మన కంపల్సరీగా 100% we are going to use the Linux commands only. We are going to use the Linux commands only. So so from today onwards, we are going to start the commands only. Okay. So I will show you with all the practicals. So you guys please practice it. Then you will get the idea. So right now, I am having the my AWS account is there. From there, I create a one server. So basically, normally, right, this is my Windows OS. Normal, this is a my Windows OS. Okay. సో నేను కమాండ్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలంటే నాకు లైనక్స్ సర్వర్ కావాలి కదా. సో దట్ ఇస్ ద రీజన్ ఇన్ AWS పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ ఏ వన్ Ubuntu OS. దిస్ ఇస్ అ Ubuntu server అండి. దిస్ ఇస్ అ Ubuntu server. Under the AWS point of view, I launch the one server. Normally we are calling as a laptop. In technical terms, we are calling as a server here. Okay. In AWS, again I'm repeating, in AWS point of view, I created a one AWS, I mean Ubuntu server here. Okay. So I'll be chattanandi after Linux classes how to create like all the servers, everything. Okay, but right now, so just skip this creation part. Okay. So మీకు చెప్తాను మీరు ఎలా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలన్నది. Okay. So now we log into the Linux server only. So previously we were into the Windows server, right? And the C drive users Praveen folder lo unnam actually. Okay, now we log into the Ubuntu. This is Ubuntu OS, right? Okay. So there are two things, and okay, one thing is normal user, the second thing is admin user. So the main difference, right, I think everyone knows, as an admin user having the full permissions. Okay, he can do, maybe she can do anything. Okay, but whereas come to normal user, right, so వాళ్ళకి full permissions ఉండవు. So just they are having the normal user access. Okay, సో వాళ్ళకి ఏదైనా అడ్మిన్ లెవెల్ యాక్సెస్ కావాలనుకుంటే, సో దే నీడ్ టు execute the some permissions. So here also, here, right, Ubuntu is a normal user. So Ubuntu is a normal user here. Okay, so in interview point of, right, they will ask the question, so what is the difference between dollar and hash? So we can say, simply we can say, right, so dollar is a, it's like a normal user. Dollar is a, it's like a normal user, whereas come to hash, that is like a admin level access. We are having the admin or maybe root level access. Ubuntu is a normal user, whereas come to root, right, we are having the full admin level access. So if you want to get the full admin level access, right, so we need to execute the command called sudo command. Sudo space su is a command to go to the root location. So simply I can say, by default this is Ubuntu OS, right? So by default we are going to login as Ubuntu. Okay. So in case if you choose the Ubuntu OS, right, the default user is Ubuntu. The default user is Ubuntu. In case if you choose a Red Hat or maybe CentOS, right, the default username is called EC2FN user now. In case if you choose a SUSE OS, right, the default username is called EC2FN user. Okay. In case if you choose a Windows OS, right, the default so the default username is called administrator. The default name is called administrator. So so right now I choose Ubuntu OS. That's the reason we are having the default username is called Ubuntu. In case if you choose a Red Hat, maybe Red Hat or maybe CentOS, you'll get the EC2FN user here. Okay, hyphen, then we can see the IP address. In case if you choose like any Windows OS, you can see the administrator is a username here. Okay, so here the point is, right, so by default we are having the Ubuntu user, normal user. Okay, if you want to go to the root user like admin access, then we can execute the sudo command. Okay, normally, right, so I'm going to start the from scratch and basic commands and was. Okay, if everyone knows, please skip the other commands. So normally, right, in Windows point of view, if you want to create any one folder, right, so what we can do, so we can simply right click on this thing, we can say click on new folder, new, we can say folder now. So here we can mention the something folder name here. Okay, now we got the folder, right? If you open this folder, if you want to creation of any files, again we can create a again we can create a some file here, right? Okay, so this is a everything via console, but whereas come to like a Linux server, right? Okay, now I wanted to create a one folder here, we are calling as a directory. Okay, so the command is mkdir. Mk means it's like a make, dir means directory. We are going to create a one directory here. Again repeating, mk means make, dir means directory. So we are going to create a new directory. So I'm going to specify the naming convention as a like Okay, Linux classes. Now this is a like folder name, like directory name. Okay, enter now. So now the folder is done. Now we got the new folder. Now I need to check the that folder is there or not. Okay, so simply we can say ls. Now with the help of ls is a command to check the all the list of the files. Okay, so normally, right, normally, for example, I go to D drive, I can say zero data, something I can say private training. Now we can say, right, so right now I'm in the this path, right, so onto the D drive and the zero data and private training. This is my directory. Okay, so in e folder lo present on actually the same thing, right, whereas come to in this Linux point of view. Now I need to check the where I am. Okay, so we can execute the pwd present working directory. Means presently we are under the slash home ubuntu is a directory. P means present, w means working, d means directory. So under the slash home ubuntu we can see, right, under the slash home ubuntu we are in. Okay, so inside the ubuntu folder we are having the file one folder is there. Okay, so మన files అంటే if we want to check the any data under the folder, right, so we can simply execute the ls is a command here. Okay, so with the help of ls is a command, right, we can check all the list of the all the files, maybe folders, any data ఏదైనా కావచ్చు. Okay, now I need to go to this folder now. Okay, so now we can use a cd here. Cd means change the directory. Okay, we are going to use the change the directory here. Cd means change the directory. Now we came to the Linux classes folder. Now we are under the slash home, and this is a default, and for ubuntu point of view the default location is slash home ubuntu. Okay, so whereas come to like a red hat or CentOS site, slash home iphone ec is user slash home. Okay, let me show you. So for ubuntu point of, right, the default location is అంటే మనకు inbuilt గా will go to the this location అండి. Okay, whereas come to this red hat, right, okay, we can say ec2 iphone user now. Okay, whereas same thing ఇది కూడా సేమ్ అంతే అండి. Okay, ubuntu and ec2 iphone user now. This is the location. So for windows pointer there is different and okay, so right now we choose a ubuntu, right, so that is the reason we got the slash home ubuntu. Then I came to the new folder called linux classes now. Okay, if you say ls, right now is nothing is there, everything is empty only. Okay, normally, right, if you want to create a files, so like a notepad and notepad plus plus word, maybe pdf, maybe something like a json text, so like that we are having the multiple types of formats is there, correct, right? So same thing in technically also, in project point of view we need to create a multiple files like dot text files, maybe dot pdf files, maybe dot json files, maybe dot sh files, maybe dot py files. Okay, like that we need to create a multiple files. మనకి విండోస్ అనుకోండి. Okay, so you can create a notepad here. Okay, so okay, so here we can mention some data here and simply you can press the control s, so we can able to save the maybe dot txt, maybe dot pdf, maybe something like that, we can able to show all the content. Okay, but this is the server, right, this is server, right, so here we need to create a files. Okay, so we are having the multiple ways to multiple ways to create a files here. So one thing is vi, and Vim, Nano, can touch, okay, and gedit and the cat. So like this, these are the types of editors. In technical terms, we are calling as the editors. And so with the help of VI, we can create a files. With the help of Vim, we can create a files. With the help of Nano, we can create a files. Everything. So by using all the commands, we can able to create a files. So depends on our requirements. Maybe dot text file, maybe dot PDF file, maybe dot sh file, maybe dot something. Depends on our requirements. Okay. So to creation of folder, so we can use a mkdir. Okay, mk means make, dir means directory. To creation of files, so we are having the multiple ways, and so in the multiple ways, and these are the main important things now. Okay, so now let me open the one by one. So first thing is vi. Okay, with the help of vi, right, now I'm going to create a one file here. So I can call it as a Indian hyphen farmers.txt file. Okay, something I given something naming him. So normally we can give my project point of view. Always we are going to mention the proper naming conventions. Okay, it depends on your application. For example, your application is Flipkart. Okay, so we can say under the Flipkart we are having the multiple modules. Okay, so then depends on your requirements. We can say Flipkart mobiles.text file, something like that. Maybe Paytm something mobiles.text file. So depends on requirements. But the main objective is with the help of VI, I'm going to create a one file. So here we can give any naming conventions. So it depends on your project requirements. You need to specify the naming convention here. Maybe .pdf file, maybe .sh file, okay, .py file, .json file. Okay, depends on our requirements. Now enter now. See, this is a new file, right? So nothing is there, everything is empty only. Okay, so here right now we need to enter the data. So we can see it's like a new file now, nothing is there. So normally మన విండోస్ అనుకోండి, మనం సింపుల్ గా ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తాం, then we can insert all the data here. So just open the file and we can able to insert the data. For saving purpose, we can say Control S now. Okay, but whereas come to in Linux, in VA point of view, right, if you want to insert the data, okay, so first we need to press the either I button or maybe insert button to insert the data. Okay, so either we need to press the I button or maybe insert to insert the data. And see, I press the insert, right? Okay, so I press the I button. Now we can able to insert the data here. Hello, welcome to Linux classes. Something I given some content here. Okay, on content rasin tarvata, then we wanted to save the file here. So for Windows point of view, we can say simply Control S now. But whereas come to VA point of view, right, now we need to save the file here. So the first thing is, so press the escape now, then colon, then WQ. So for saving purpose, first press the escape, okay, then colon, then WQ. W means write, Q means quit. Okay, and inside the file we are going to insert some data, then we are going to quit the file here. Enter now, say ls now. Now we can able to see the one new file called Indian-thermostat.txt file is there. Okay, so again file open చేయాలంటే, so we can open the same file here. Okay, we are having the some content is here. So again మనం ఇక్కడ ఏదైనా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటే, again we need to insert the either we need to press the either I button, or maybe we can press the insert button. Okay, so now we can say welcome to, okay, DevOps classes now something. Okay, so something I add the some content here. So again ఇక్కడ file save చేయాలనుకుంటే, so the process is escape, okay, then colon, then WQ now. Okay, for saving purpose. Okay, I save the file here. So again I am going to open the same file here. Okay, so here right we got the some content. In case so just I need to open the file and I need to check the content, then I need to quit the file here. Again I'm repeating, so I need to open the file. Okay, just I don't want to insert the any data. Okay, so I need to open the file, I need to check the data, then I need to close the file here. So now I open the file, right? Okay, I checked all the content here. Okay, everything is fine. Now for quitting purpose, escape colon Q. Okay, so for saving purpose we are going to use a WQ. Okay, లేదు నువ్వు సింపుల్ గా ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసి కంటెంట్ చెక్ చేసుకొని నువ్వు ఫైల్ ని క్లోజ్ చేయాలనుకుంటే we can use a Q1. Okay, so now welcome to something AWS and DevOps classes now. Okay, so something I given some content here. Okay, so now just think in project point of view, we are having the 100 lines is here. Okay, we are having the 100 lines is here. Now I need to now I need to identify the specific word here. Normal, right? Now this is my normal notepad. Here if you want to find out any word, right? So simply you can press the Ctrl F and I can say something Ubuntu now. Okay, so so here we can able to see, right? Okay, for example I can say Linux now. Okay, for notepad different. Okay, anyhow, so so now I need to search the some words and now it means inside the file we are having the 100 lines is here. Now I need to identify the specific word here. Okay, so simply we can press the forward slash. Okay, now I can say something like welcome now. Now I can say welcome now. See, now in first row we are having the 7th column is here in first row, in second row. Okay, so again we are having the next row. Like that we can able to find out the so simply we need to mention the forward slash. For example I can say classes now. Okay, you can see the cursor, right? In 5th row we are having the 25th column now. Okay, so in case I can say Hyderabad now. Okay, see in 9th row we can see the 12th column now. So the point is, if you want to find out any specific words inside the file, so simply we can say / now, / then we can mention that specific word here. Okay, so now now I need to check the all the numberings. This is the first row, second row, third, like that. Okay, so we can say set number now. See here having the numbers, right? Okay, so like this way we are having the we can able to insert the multiple data here. So the final objective is, if you want to get the numbering right, so we can say colon and say set number. We can say set number here. So we can able to get all the lines, and we can able to get the lines here. Now same thing, right? For example, in same file I am having the 1000 lines is there. I am having the 1000 lines is there. I need to delete the other lines. Normally we can use either a delete option or maybe we can use a backspace, right? If you are having more than 1000 lines, if you want to remove all the data, it's like very difficult, right? Okay, so here that's the reason, that point of view, here we can use a very simple, first press the escape, then press the D and D. So it's going to delete all the line by line. Okay, అదే మనకి కీబోర్డ్ లో we can see delete option and backspace, right? So అది ప్రెస్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, to delete all the word, I mean like all the character wise. So first it will అంటే it will delete all the characters wise, whereas come to escape and D, it's going to delete the line by line. Okay, so that is the reason we can, I mean the help of D is a thing to delete all the content here. So now you can insert చేయాలంటే, so we can use something. We come to DevOps classes now. Okay, for saving purpose, escape, then colon, then WQ now. So finally I can say, with the, if you want to insert any data, so we can press the I, and if you want to find out any specific word, we can mention the /. Okay, and if you want to select all the numberings line by line, we can make set number. Okay, if you want to delete like all the lines, maybe specific lines, we can use a escape, then D is a button to delete all the content here. Okay, so next thing is Vim here. So both are same.
ప్రవీణ్, కంట్రోల్ వి వర్క్ అవుద్దా? ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ నువ్వు 1000 లైన్స్ టైప్ చేయాలంటే కష్టం కదా, సో
ఆల్రెడీ మనకి విండోస్ అనుకోండి, సో సింప్లీ we can say control A and we can say we can remove, but here, right, మనకి ఇక్కడ సపోర్ట్ చేయదండి. In this Linux point of view, it won't support the type of features here.
నేను చెప్పేది ఇన్సర్ట్ డేటా చేయాలంటే, ఇన్సర్ట్ డేటా మీరు ఎంటర్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా ఇప్పుడు, సో అట్లా 1000 లైన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో 1000 లైన్స్ నేను టైప్ చేసుకోవడం కష్టం కదా, సో వేరే ఎక్కడ డేటాను తెచ్చి కాపీ చేయొచ్చా?
Yeah, చేయొచ్చు. So very simple here. Okay, okay. Let me show you the content. I'm searching for some notepad. Okay, for example, right, so this is a notepad, we are having some content is there. Okay, so notepad, I can say all the control C now. Okay, now go to this same file. Okay, so you can press the insert now, Now we can see right click. Okay, so you can able to paste all the content here. So just press the only right button. My button point at the Windows point. So Control C is the command to copy, right? For pasting purpose, you can use a Control V. But in this Linux point of view, right? Okay, in this Linux point of server point of view, if you want to paste any data, you can say right click now. Okay, నువ్వు కాపీ చేయాలనుకుంటే just highlight that content. That's it. So మనకి ఆటోమేటిక్గా అది కాపీ అయిపోతుంది. So for example, copy this line. Okay, and go to this thing here. Okay, Control V, right? See, we got it right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
So the next thing is right. Both are same and VA is equal to Vim. Okay. The next item is Vim. Okay. So with the help of Vim, right? Same. I am going to create one more file. I can say police.pdf file. Something. Okay. India icon police.pdf file here. Okay. So open the file. So if you want to insert any data, you can press the I button here. Okay. So మనకి ఏదైనా కంటెంట్ రాయాలంటే so welcome to India something. Okay. So we can press the same and VA is equal to Vim, both are same as is and okay. For saving purpose, so escape then colon WQ. So just మన ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసి మనం క్విట్ చేయాలంటే we can use the only Q and within a something we can, if you want to find anything, we can mention the forward slash. So if you want to call the numbering, we can mention set number. So like that we can specify like all same as it is. So simply we can say VA is equal to Vim1, both are same as it is only, there is no difference. Okay, so the next item is nano one. So nano also one type of editor here, editor. Okay, now I can say Indian iPhone. Okay, something I can say army dot something like JSON. So JSON also one type of text formats. Okay, enter now. So here right, for VI and Vim అనుకోండి మనం ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన తర్వాత we need to insert the data, right? So for VI point of view and also Vim point of view, మనం ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన తర్వాత the first step is we need to press the I button, maybe or we need to press the insert button to insert the data. But whereas come to like in this nano, right? So మన nano లాగా అంటే ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసినామా కంటెంట్ రాసినామా. So just we can now I open the file, right? So we can mention the data here. So welcome to something like okay, something like we can say some information here. Okay, so happy life. Okay, so enjoy the life, something like we can mention the any content here. మీ ఇష్టం, depends on మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో మీరు ఏమైతే రాయాలనుకుంటున్నారో అది రాయొచ్చు. But the main objective is for nano point of view, file open చేసినామా we can insert all the data here. Okay, so and also and one more thing is here, right? We can able to select all the shortcuts and see here, right? For Control X exit, Control O write out, Control R read the file. So and where is the file replace, we can select all the content, right? So now in nano point of view, I need to save the file. The first thing is Control O. Control O means write out. Okay, then see here file name to write, yes, enter now, then say Control X now. So very simple only. So if you want to save the like nano file, okay. So first we need to press the Control O and enter, then Control X now. Okay. So again I'm repeating. Something I add the data here. Okay. Now I need to save the file. So first Control O now. Control O, enter, then we can say Control X now to save the file. Meet out రావచ్చు. Okay. So this file under the Vim point of view, we create this file. It has come to army, we use a nano. Okay. For farmer's point of view, we use a VI. Okay. Now the same thing, right? I can use a Indian farmers. Okay, మనం ఒక ఫైల్ ని ఎందులోనే ఓపెన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, either VI or maybe Vim or maybe Nano or maybe Cat or maybe Edit. We can use anything, ఏదైనా కావచ్చు. Okay, we can use anything here. ఓకే, నువ్వు స్పెసిఫిక్గా నేను విఏలో క్రియేషన్ చేశాను, నేను ఎవ్రీ టైం విఏలో ఓపెన్ చేయాలి రూల్ ఏం లేదండి. ఓకే, సో డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ యువర్ కంఫర్టబుల్ జోన్. We can use anything like VA or Vim or maybe Nano or maybe Cat, something we can use anything here. Okay, so now again I'm going to open the Indian-police something like file here. Okay, సో మన ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇన్ కేస్ ఓకే నేను ఇక్కడ ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, అగైన్ సంథింగ్ కంటెంట్ రాశాను, మళ్ళీ సేవ్ చేయాలనుకుంటే Control O, ఎంటర్, Control X, రైట్? సో నౌ I open the file. Okay, I check the content here. Now I need to close the file here. So simply we can say Control X now. Okay, so Control X is the command to close the exit the file here. Okay, so that is a point here. So in case now I need to cut this file here, I need to cut that file, we can use a Control K and it. Okay, so now we cut the file, right? Again we need to insert that file, we can use a Control U now. Okay, here we can see, right? So for Control K is a command to cut the text, and for paste point of view we can use a Control U now. Okay, so like this way we are going to save the we can do it all the data here. Okay, for saving purpose Control O means write out, then enter, then Control X now. Okay, so most of the times in project point of view, for my నేను ఎలాగంటే ఎక్కువ I am going to use a Nano, and this Nano is like very easy to all things. Sometimes we need to use a VA, maybe sometimes we can use a Nano, sometimes maybe you can use a Cat. So it depends on requirements. So the next thing is, right, Cat command. Okay, so in Cat there are two operations only. Now the first operation is, now this is a file, right? Indian-police.pdf file. So normally inside the file, right, we are having some content is there. Okay, so the main objective is I need to check the only content only. Okay, I don't want to open the file, but I need to check the content. Okay, so normally for example we need to open this file, right? Okay, file మనం open చేసి చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి కంటెంట్, you can use either VI or Vim or maybe Nano. Okay, నాకు అలా కాకుండా సేమ్ నాకు ఇదే పేజ్ ఉంది, this is a home, we are calling it, this is a home page, right? This is a home page. Okay, నాకు సేమ్ పేజ్ లోని I need to check my content here. Okay, so that point of view we can use a cat command. See, in this, with the help of cat command, in same location, like home location only, we can see all the content here. Okay, అక్కడ ఏమైతే కంటెంట్ ఉందో, okay, so we can see all the content. See, we are having all the content, right? Okay, so this is a Indian pharmaceutical text file. Okay, so we can able to see all the content here. So so the point is, with the help of cat command, so we can able to list out the data in the same location only. Okay, the second method is, right, with the help of cat command we can able to create a file as well as. Okay, so we can say cat and the greater than, I can say something like demo.txt file, something I'm giving some text file here. Okay, so we can mention the content here. Okay, so now say ls now. Okay, so I give a name as a demo, right? Okay, we are having the demo file is there now. So with the help of cat is a command. Okay, then we can say greater than, so means it's going to create a file here. Okay, then we can mention the అంటే మనం క్యాటలాగ్ అంటే మనం కంప్లీట్ గా ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేయలేమండి. ఓకే, సేమ్ లొకేషన్ ఓన్లీ we can insert the data here. Same location only we can insert the data. Then we can press a control here, maybe control X. Okay, then it will save the file now. Okay, once file save in tarvata, then we can check the file now. Okay, so far, right, we use a vi, vim, nano and cat commands, right, to create a files to insert the data. But here we are having the one more command called touch command. Okay, so with the help of touch command, right, so just it's going to create a only empty file. It's going to create an only empty file only. So for example, let me show you. I can say abc.pdf file something. Okay, so now say we got the text file, sorry, we got the new file. Like point enti, so with the help of touch command, just we can able to create a file only. Okay, so again, inside the file, if you want to insert any data, if you want to insert any data, we need to use either vi or maybe vim or maybe nano here. Okay, so open the file, press the insert, and we can do the some content here. Okay, then we can save the file now. Okay, we doubt so why we need to use a touch command. Okay, so in DevOps point of view, sometimes we are going to do all the automation, right? For automation point of view, so sometimes we need to create some empty files, maybe something. At that point of view, we can go with the touch file here. So touch is a command to create an only empty file here. Okay, so this is all the like vi, vim, nano, touch, okay, cat. These are all the commands to create a files. And so I request everyone, please, so far if anyone having any questions, then we can raise the questions now. Anyone having
ఒక క్వశ్చన్ సో విఐ విఎం నానో ఓన్లీ దీస్ ఆర్